Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. Also, nothing is gender specific. When I say he or she, I'm just referring to masculine and feminine energy that we all embody. So just put yourself wherever you go. Everyone's going to resonate from opposite ends of the story. Sometimes it can switch in the middle of it. Could be picking up on like 2 to 3 stories or just one. So if you want something a little bit more personal, I have a 10-minute for 20, a 20-minute for 30, and a 30-minute for 40. I also have an emergency reading, a 40-minute emergency reading that you get back within 24 hours if you're interested in getting it back a little faster. All right, my Aries, let's start. I can feel you. You're a little tired. Some of you might be getting a cold, or there might be like there might be a lot to do. You know, like when you know you have a lot to do that you kind of put the cold off a little bit. That's low-key what I'm feeling. Like your body is trying to resist a cold, but you're pushing through. So we're gonna tap into money and love messages. Money and love messages for Aries, please. First card, Knight of Cups. Some of you might get a new offer, a new job offer very soon. Or you might be looking or starting to wonder. Maybe you see a sign of a place that might pay you more. Or you're thinking about taking up an extra job or something that's just going to help you balance out a little more. There's something about wanting to start something new, and you know that it's time for some type of change. Whatever it is you're doing right now isn't helping. There could also be that someone helped you or came up with some type of solution for a problem, kind of didn't offer it to you, but after working so hard, it's kind of like someone comes in and helps you. The same way you help a lot of people, Aries, is like you find that help for yourself. Tell me about the High Priestess. I also feel like some of you were getting help, or maybe there's for some of you, maybe you did a spell so that you can open up your awareness and see what you want to do next. For others of you, like you maybe did a money ritual, a money spell. Some of you maybe worked with a shaman or a medicine woman. Or tell me about this High Priestess. King of Swords with Temperance in reverse. Some of you, you stopped working with someone that was shifty. There was either somebody at your work that was trying to go against you. They were lying on you. And it feels like the universe is helping you find your place again. Either you left that place so that it can protect you, or I just, it could even be, though, Aries, I am picking up that maybe you were around an environment where you were trying to fit in some way. Like if somebody was talking shit about someone, like you didn't want to seem like, I don't know. Be careful with the things that you say about other people. I'm picking up on a lot of judgment. And in that, but it does feel like that judgment came from you wanting to like relate to other people, like at work. Like if somebody at work talks shit about their mother, like you started talking about yours, like it just reminded you of a lot of things that your mother did, and then it took you out of a grateful energy and into a resentful energy, and then that energy of resentment is creating chaos in your life, especially when it comes to like maybe money. Like it could be the people that are around you, but we take accountability for allowing ourselves to even go into that energy, right? But I feel like with Temperance in reverse, there was definitely something that you were agreeing to that you knew wasn't in your best interest to continue doing. And for some of you, like you were getting some of the red flags of don't gossip, don't do this, don't tell this person this. I feel like maybe you who is this King of Swords? You tried doing some type of business opportunity with this. It feels like there's somebody at your job or somebody you work with or you could have been working with that remember that if you don't wake up in the morning and you're not excited for work, then the money that you start bringing in is not going to stay with you as a reward. It's going to stay with you as a means to get by, just so that you can survive in this world. It's not going to be any, there's not going to be any extra, because you're not looking at it as this is my heart. And if you actually want to do it, but you have to wake up with passion. You have to wake up with desire to live and to go out there and go to work and do what you do. And with, you have to find purpose, Aries. It feels like whoever I'm reading for, what's the point? There's a lot of like, what's the point moments, and you could even be getting, I don't know. I also feel like some of you, it's like, oh, there's a lot of secrets. Somebody pretends to like you at work, but they don't really like you, or whoever you work for or you're working with pretends to like you, but it's all a front. And it feels like your need, I don't know, some type of trigger gets hit when it comes to that person and them not liking you, that it makes you want to prove to them that they can like you. It's like this person is so harsh and cold that you kind of want to crack them, because you want to prove to them that you're worthy of being loved. And but why? Or that you're worthy of being trusted, or that you're not what they see you as. Fuck what they see you as. It doesn't matter, Aries. It feels like there's a part of you that this person maybe even told you, like, you don't put enough effort, or you don't have enough this, or you didn't do enough that, and or maybe even said that you didn't look good enough, or you didn't work hard enough, or something. And now you're like, no, I can work harder for you, just watch me. What the fuck is that about, Aries? That's not your energy. I feel like the universe does not support this at all. At all. And if this has everything to do with work, like maybe this is someone that like you don't like, is a bit of an asshole, like your boss is an asshole, but for some reason you're trying to get them to like you. Tell me about it's like a Regina George energy. I don't know why. I mean, if you read the 48 Laws of Power, it does tell you that in so many places you do have to kind of submit to your higher ups. Right? Because of ego. The boss is definitely going to have ego, or some type of ego. And it feels like they see the light and the power in you. But I feel like your glow up and you coming into yourself is going to be a big part of like the reality check, because they don't see this about you. And they've lied a lot about you. They've talked a lot of shit about you. It feels, Aries, it's just an energy of like, I want you to like me, but no, fuck this person. You don't need them to like them. This could also be like somebody in love. Like maybe you're trying to win their love. You argue a lot. Some of you are finally saying no to this. For some of you, you're going to know how much this person or this like boss needs you when you finally decide to maybe go. You might even like say, I'm going to put in my couple weeks notice, or I'm going to something. Like I can't work here unless you pay me more. And then they're going to try to offer you more than... If you've been feeling that way, or if you've been, like I said, maybe you're looking, or you're interested in like looking at other possibilities of what other things could come towards you. Exactly. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like money is meant to come in. You just, I do feel you're going to end up leaving this situation, because you can't work under someone like this. I actually feel like that was the big purpose on working with this person, because you needed to break free from that. It feels like a mother-father energies. Maybe you had a mother or father that was very strict, or was very, or you feel like you become small against like this certain energy, and you finally found a way to stand up for yourself, and so that they don't treat you like that anymore, and now you're moving forward. The Strength card. Yeah, this is so that you could get your power back from that, because that was very intense. It wasn't easy. Tell me more about the Strength card. The Empress, beautiful. It's also so that you can make your own ideas. Some of you are not meant to work for other people. You're meant to live off of your ideas or your creativity, or Like money is meant to come towards you, but there will be some type of exchange, right? The feminine is a giver, but she's also like, she creates life, but she receives to create, right? We have to receive, and then we can create. With the seed that we receive, we create life. And it's like that. So it's like first you're receiving, then you're creating, but you're letting yourself stand in that energy. But because of this, like, I feel like this was a childhood wound here that was really triggering you and your power in regards to business. Some of you questioned yourself when you talk, like, am I using the proper grammar? Am I saying the right things? I could be smarter. This person's smarter than me. That person knows more than me. And now that energy, because you're going to stand strong in your own feminine, it's not going to feel as loud. It's going to be easier to calm it down. Yeah. Look at you. 3 of Pentacles. See, 10 of Swords. For some of you, that's why money and like your inner wounds are very connected to each other. Because you didn't believe that you could make a certain amount of money or past a certain amount of money. And it was because you felt like only people with that type of power created that or were able to be in that power position. And Aries, like, you have the true power. Being able to hold back and not, or you have the true power. Someone that's powerful doesn't feel the need to act like this and treat people like shit. I also feel like maybe you were supposed to stay at that job for a little bit, but then now it's time to move forward. Like, it got you by, but now it's time to move on. All right, Spirit, show me. Tell me what else, any specific messages in love. 7 of Swords is the first card out for love. I'm just noticing now that on his forearm it says daddy. So some of you might be might call somebody daddy or something like that. Page of Cups. This person's a charmer. Smooth talker. Could be a Pisces or a Leo. Queen of Pentacles, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the 7 of Swords. 6 of Swords. I feel like there's actually a bad person that's getting away from you, Aries. So if there's somebody that's starting to become distant, or they're starting to like act weird, I don't know, they act like they don't really want to be with you or don't want to talk to you, or they act like just weird for you. All right, Aries, so I feel like there was a relationship here, a connection that you were on. It could have been like an on and off with. This person is getting away from you. I feel like you feel maybe like even a little abandoned by this person, because like all of a sudden, maybe you've forgiven them so many times, you've given them so many chances, you've loved them through so many things, and it feels like this person is kind of just, they just walk away. But I feel like the reason they're doing that is because the universe is trying to save you and change your direction. But you're like purposely trying to go towards them. Why? I feel like you're not going to have a choice anymore. This person's going to end up having to get away from you. Tell me about the 6 of Swords. The Devil. See, this person was bad for you. I feel like it was leading you into like a very deep destruction, especially when it came to love. I feel like there's a part of you that thinks that this part is scarier, this person leaving you behind. But where they were leading you was going to be so much worse, and you don't see that yet. There's going to be a new person that's going to try and flirt with you very soon. They're going to try and offer you everything right away. Like, if I was with you, I would love you forever. Be careful with those type of people. It's good to be connected and want to get to know each other, but Usually it's the people that want to know everything about you that are going to plot against you. Like they want to know, why do you like this? Why do you like that? And how do you respond to this? And most of the time the reason they want to know is because they want to know how to manipulate you. And if you're not easily manipulated, they move on to the next. And Aries, you're not easily manipulated, or you weren't easily manipulated. So this person's trying to move on to the next. And you're sitting there wondering, like, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. This person just couldn't manipulate you. They couldn't play you the way that they played everybody else. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. This is you changing your path, changing your direction. I also feel like you are going to end up meeting a King of Cups very soon. Could be a Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio. Someone that's a little bit more connected to their emotions, is a little bit more balanced, also plays and believes in karma. So they treat other people the way that they want to be treated. And they also like speak with truth. This is someone that stands by your side through thick and thin and doesn't just run away from you. I also feel like some of you need to go get like a massage or like a spa day. Give yourself a spa day. Because Nine of Swords. I would say that if it comes to love, like if love feels a little bit too crazy right now, then it might be best to stay away from it. And then just, if giving love to someone else, that's what it is. If giving love to someone else feels a little too, like there's too much, it takes too much out of you, then it's time to stop and just give to yourself for now. You don't need to give to anyone else. You don't need to, it's not necessary. Give to yourself right now. I think that your soul is asking you for that. It's hungry for you. Like, let's go to explore ourselves. It's so easy for you to sit there and want to learn everything about someone else and someone you're interested in. Well, why don't you sit down and learn everything you want, like everything about yourself? What do you like? What do you want to do next? What do you know? Sometimes we think we know those things about ourselves, but we don't. What can they do about this anxiety? Seven of Cups in reverse. See? I think it's best to just pull yourself away. There's a lot of options in front of you when it comes to love. So it's better to just pull yourself away and not even give energy to any of them. Because if you're talking to two just to see where it goes, then you're giving energy to both. I don't know why I started craving pancakes. Some of you might be eating tasting pancakes. Some of you might be eating pancakes. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, because you go back and forth. Most of our problems come from indecision. Most of them, like I'm going to say 90% of them, come from us not being able to make up our mind and us being afraid that if we make up our mind, we make the wrong choice. But if we stick to our decisions and we deal with our consequences and we know, like we stand firm by them, then it will be a lot easier to move forward and be sure of ourselves. Even if we make mistakes, that's another problem. In order for you to learn, you have to be vulnerable, and you have to be vulnerable to mistakes. Like, in understanding, I can sometimes be wrong. And if you're wrong, it's okay because it's a learning experience. But if you're too prideful, then being wrong is not good. You connected too bad. Love is going to naturally come to you. I think that right now is just not in the cards. Focus on yourself. Focus on on clearing out this like work drama, and even if it means getting a new job or starting to look and see if other jobs or if other places have better, I don't know, what do you really want to do? And if you are not ready to go towards where you actually want to go to, is there another place that's willing to pay you more in the meantime? That's gonna stress you out less. Check out your options. You have some. We always have options. Again, we always have options, but the problem is wanting to look at them and then having to choose one. And then most of the time we want someone else to tell us what to do. But life, it comes with us. It comes from us anyway. We have to make that choice. All right, let me see. What is the overall advice for Aries? A change in the wind. I like it. Okay. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from the drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Remember how I said, my loves, that this person left you, it is for your own good. They are not meant to be there. They were only going to hurt you more. So it's better to just let them leave. All right, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing. So there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought when someone else perhaps you pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now, so wait it out. All will be well, even better, actually. Just trust. What I say, it's not, just stay away from love for now. Give yourself that space. Everything is going to be okay. Let it ride out. Like, make up your mind and choose. Like, at least choose the things that you know are working for you. And if you can't see any of the good, then you need to meditate and sit down and try and make the effort. There's always you're always going to be able to see the good. But if you're not able to, it's because you're not trying. It really is that. Like, people get mad at me for talking like that, but it's true. If you're not doing this because you're not trying, it's not because you can't. It's just you don't want to. It's too hard. I get it. All right, I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I was like, Jason. Bye, my loves.